Warren Harding, a.k.a. Warren G., was the 29th president of the United States. Below, we see his uncle. George Harding, an obvious black man. There were 6 presidents who are believed to have some sort of African ancestry. We got Lincoln, Harding, of course, Coolidge, Jefferson, Jackson, and Eisenhower. A lot of people ignore the one-drop rule when it comes to United States presidents. But since the 1890 U.S. Census, the government has been legally identifying you by the amount of black blood that you carry. Around the same time, New Orleans began their brown paper bag parties, which is where we get the brown paper bag test. Now, around the same time, Howard University started cutting up. Howard in its genesis was ran by all white folk. Board of trustees was white. First students were white. Now, Howard was known for 2 things: brown paper bag test as well as the admissions test. So we already know about the brown paper bag test. With the picture test, students had to send in their picture alongside their application. A lot of times, dark-skinned folk would be denied admission to Howard University unless their family was wealthy or middle class. Backtracking to the brown paper bag test, there was a native of Tennessee who pledged AKA at Howard in the 1930s. She claimed that, quote, if you were too dark, you just weren't considered. There was no need for such a test. So this ain't got nothing to do with this video, but Thurgood Marshall in the 1950s, he was actually an FBI informant. Remind me to talk about that. We're going to talk about that later. But anyways, he pledged Alpha at Lincoln University of Pennsylvania, and he claimed that the Alphas, they also used the brown paper bag test to reject darker men. So in addition to Howard University, we also have Alcorn, who had a lot of reports of black sororities using the brown paper bag test. We also have Jackson State, Southern, and other HBCUs, in addition to the major ed groups at those same colleges.